Hey, it's Mark, RPM Tesla Aftermarket Accessories, and we're here today to talk about spoilers for the Model 3. So let's take a look at what we have down here to show everybody. And we have three models of spoilers. This is, of course, the original Model 3 spoiler. We've sold over 5,000 of these. This is inspired, of course, by the P100, or the performance version of the Model S. It's a great spoiler, fits right on top, sits nice and flush, works well with the body lines. Again, we've sold 5,000 of these to date. This is a brand new one coming out within the next 2 weeks. We're taking pre-orders for these. This is called our Trimline spoiler, okay? So this is a Trimline, and if we take a look from the front, I can explain why. So let's talk about width, okay? These spoilers all have a certain width. The performance version, the Tesla version up there, is of course the widest. Ours is very close, and our new Trimline version is about 3 inches narrower, or 2 inches narrower on each side. So we're showing everybody these, and then we're going to show them to you on the Model 3 so you can see exactly how they fit and how they differ. Okay, so we're talking about width and aggressiveness, which is also height. The Tesla OEM spoiler, everyone can see here, it's only about 2 inches wide. It fits around the lip of the trunk. It's very minimal, very thin. The RPM original blade is almost twice as wide. It sits on top, and the new Trimline is even thicker or more aggressive with a higher pitch, which we'll show you again on the car. And this one also is like the Tesla OEM, where it fits around the lip of the deck lid of your trunk. So anyway, spoiler 1, 2 coming out in 2 weeks, and then eventually we'll have the sport version or the Tesla performance version coming out very soon as well. So let's take a look how they look on a car and how they fit different. All right, now let's look at this Model 3 here and take a look at the differences on the vehicle. This, of course, is the Tesla OEM performance spoiler right on top. It's flat when compared to the other two. It looks really nice and sleek. We think it's going to be a big seller. It is wider, so take a look at the width from the other side. Much wider than our new Trimline, and about an inch wider than our original series. And again, another thing, these are all going to be available in matte, glossy, and glossy. All of them will be available in each finish. But anyway, so here's the standard one. Now let's switch them out and see if, actually let's try this. Take a look at it clean there, sitting on the vehicle by itself. And then we'll switch over to the popular Blade version, or the Model S version that we've been selling so many of. And you'll see why this one is really nice and popular. We think that the way it fits is great. It runs right down the side of the vehicle, ending with the taillight separation between the two taillights. So you can take a look at it like that, see how nice and wide it looks. And then let's put the new Trimline right above it. The Trimline version, again, is about 2 inches narrower on each side, but it is more aggressive. So from a high angle, you can see the difference now. So this is the RPM Model S inspired version. And now watch, we'll switch it out. Put the Trimline on. It fits perfect. Honestly, I really like the Trimline version for a couple of things. I wish it was wider, but we didn't want to make it wider. It runs right up the body line. So you can see here that the design of this is to fit right on the body line of the vehicle. It's a narrower version, but look at how much wider it is from the high angle. So it's much thicker, another inch, and it's a more aggressive blade from the side. You can see it like this. So many people are going to call us. We're going to say, you want the thin, flat performance version? Do you want the more aggressive, or do you want the narrower, super wide Trimline version? All look great, look amazing. So let's show you this one alone. Get a few different angles on it. Get some photos out of it too. And then we can go back to showing all three side by side. So many customers call us every day asking us the differences or the benefits. Now obviously wind deflection or any downforce is very negligible, especially on an electric car and a car that has such a dynamic flow over it. The performance version, I can't imagine this would be even measurable in terms of downforce. It's all about looks, everybody. It's about appeal and sportiness. So again, we'll start off with the RPM one, centered there. Looks great. 5,000 sold, 5,000 happy customers. Lifetime warranty on everything we sell. All of these are UV coated. We're not going to get oxidation or colored discoloration. Here's the Trimline compared to the super wide OEM version. So you can see right there, look at the difference there. 3 inches on each side, 3 or 4 inches. All right, thanks again, and pre-order starts tonight.